You ready? Okay. Now, I don't know if anybody else was having the same issue as me. I was for a while unable to log into Steam. I don't know what the problem was. It just would not, it just kept trying to connect, saying it had connection issues. Then all of a sudden it kind of corrected itself. So if the stream does go down, well, the stream I'm not so worried about so much. The game, yes, because you cannot do a stream without a game. Hope you're all okay. It is Tuesday. Tuesday means we are back on the hunt for the killer. Ollie, how are you, sir? Can I have a VOD check, please? Is the game coming through all right? Am I coming through okay? Everything is okay. How are you anyway, Ollie? I noticed you were playing OMSI earlier on. You'll have to help me with that and get that thing running. Oh, great. Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm just sorting things out. That's why the camera's not there, but it'll be on soon. Mr. Shy, how are you? I'm just testing some things on OMSI. Yeah, you'll have to have a chat with me in Discord about that, you know, and I'll have a look at that, because I don't even play that off stream at all. Mr. Shy, have you had a wonderful day? I would always ask what you've been up to. Just checking things through, sound and all things like that before I actually hit this to go right. What maps do you do then? Oh, that's good, Mr. Shy. As long as you've had a good day. I've had quite a boring day. It's been so quiet today. I don't know what's... I always try and work out if something's going off somewhere, because the weather's not been good anyway, and I know that a lot of people won't venture out if the weather's not good. They'll try to stay local, won't they? They normally stay local, or they'll probably, what's the word? They'll just mill about doing things. Most maps are driving on the correct side. So what you tried to say, you don't do UK maps because we drive on the wrong side of the road. You see, what we always say over here is we drive on the right side of the road, everybody else drives on the wrong side of the road. That's really... Oh God. You know what? You're stuck in your ways, you are, young man. You are stuck in your ways. Okay, alright. Let's put this camera on. It is 50. Okay. I think I can move myself over to the far corner. I'm not quite sure in this game. I can't remember where all the movements come up from on this game. I'll put myself just there. You'll be okay there, 50. You look okay just stood there in the corner. There we go. Right, okay, so if I remember rightly, without writing anything down, Ollie, we got to the stage in this map, or this particular part, where we had maybe one scene for each game. No. I've got left and right, so I can go from this side to that side, but if I create too many scenes, it kind of bogs OBS down. It's always best to have one scene and create your cameras. That's the best way to do it. And then I've got all these different things, like I've had this done, which I absolutely love, if it works, which it doesn't work all the time. So you know what, I feel I'm going to have issues tonight. Oh, there you go. I feel I'm going to have issues tonight. I can just feel it. But I have to set different things up, and I have to add that to every single scene. So can you imagine if you've got... I mean, I've actually got 2, 4, 6. I've got 7 scenes, which is my opening, closing, 50, you're ready, and all that kind of stuff. So I don't want too many because it kind of bogs. It bogs the system down as well. So I try and stick to just the main 2 that I use. Okay. If we click continue, I'm sure that we were getting into the other case. Yeah, we were. The Abbey Grange affair. That's what we were doing. So we'll see how we go on this one. I think we were just going over to investigate the murder. That's what we were doing. We were investigating the murder. There we go. That's what we were doing. Okay. So we'll investigate everything that we can.
Lord George Brackenstall.
So Lord George Brackenstall. Oh my God. You see, this is the difference now, because a lot of people now are going away from... I've got 24-inch monitors, and a lot of people are venturing away to the larger monitors now, aren't they, for gaming?
Lady Brackenstall awaits you in the morning room.
Oh, so we've got to go to the morning... Let me just investigate this place here. Let's have a look around here. But that, a 4K monitor, that's got to be nice. Oh, these non-24. Well, to be honest, where is the morning room?
Lady Brackenstall awaits you in the morning room.
Yes, but you're telling me where she's waiting for me. Where is the damn morning room, sir? Got to be one of these. There we go. There she is.
Ladies, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting Inspector Lestrade in this investigation.
Mr. Holmes, I am the wife of Sir Eustace.
Oh God, she's got a black eye.
We were married only a year ago.
I am sorry for your loss. Please accept my deepest condolences.
I suppose that it is no use my attempting to conceal that our marriage has not been a happy one. I fear that all would tell you that, even if I were to attempt to deny it.
Oh, do I have to do this? So, she got into a fight. What's the other guy look like? That's normally what they say. Fresh bruise. Oh, come on then. What do you tell a woman with a black eye? Oh, that's not a great pup, man. That is not good. Honestly. Oh, cheeks. That she's a fighter. Oh, I am losing faith in you, great pup. I am really losing faith in you on that one. That was horrible. Ooh. Oh dear, more bruising. So they're old bruises. So are you saying that... Do you think he was a wife beater? What's the first thing a woman should do when she gets out of a battered woman's shelter? You better come home and make me lunch. Oh, I'm not impressed. No. I'm not impressed at all. I'm not impressed at all. What happened last night? Nothing's but right. Not a happy marriage. I'm going to ask what happened.
Can you describe to me the events of yesterday evening?
We need to work out what
Very
happened here.
I have already told Inspector Lestrade.
Let's get into this, because this looks like it's going to be interesting, this one.
It is.
I will tell you then. Sir Eustace retired about 10:30. I sat in this room until after 11, absorbed in a book. Before I went upstairs, I entered the dining room to fetch a candle and... Oh God.
Please, go on.
As I approached the French window, I found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man who had just stepped into the room. Close behind the first man, I saw two others. One of them struck me a savage blow with his
Oh,
fist.
okay.
and
So it
felled me
wasn't...
unconscious
Ah,
to
you
the
see
floor.
now, Great Pup?
And then?
It had
When I
nothing to
came
do with the
myself,
marriage.
I found that they had secured me tightly to a dining room chair. It was at that instant my unfortunate husband entered the room.
He fought with the intruders?
Yes, I think he had heard them, for he was holding his stick. But they were three, and he eventually succumbed. One of them, the elder one, struck
Oh,
me a
you're
terrible
wrong.
blow with the poker. I fainted once more.
He was
When I
protecting
opened
his
my eyes,
wife,
they had withdrawn,
which any
and
man
my
would
brave
do.
Teresa came to my assistance.
You mentioned that your marriage was not a happy one. Was there anything specific that was troubling you?
He was not a nice man when he was drunk, and he suffered from dark moods, but nothing else.
Oh,
I
didn't do it
see.
in time.
You
Didn't get to
mentioned
the
that your
Q button in
marriage was not
time.
a happy one. Was there anything specific that was troubling you?
He was not a nice man when he was drunk, and he suffered from dark moods, but nothing else.
The bruises on your hands are at least 1 week old. Your
I
husband
never
caused
fell.
those bruises?
Oh, do you? Yes, he did. He was very angry at the time.
Wow.
Out of control. Again. Sir Eustace was a drunkard. To be tied to such a man for life is worse than death.
Did these three villains steal anything?
Yes, I found that they had taken the silver from the sideboard, but you can see for yourself in the dining room.
Your ladyship?
Investigate the murder at the Abbey Grange. Inspect the room where Lady Beckenstall is resting. Inspect the crime scene in the dining room. Okay, let's get those done. So we'll stay where we are at the moment and inspect this area here. Okay, maid.
Teresa, I would like to hear your testimony.
Certainly, sir.
Certainly, sir. We're gonna do a profile on her first. Wrinkles. So she's an oldish lady. Coffee stains. We've got wrinkles. What else? Oh, we're losing one here. Oh, there we go. Working hands.
As I sat by my bedroom window, I saw three men in the moonlight down by the lodge gate. But I thought nothing of it at the time. Oh, if I'd known.
And then?
I went to bed, and it was more than an hour after that I heard my mistress scream. And down I ran, to find her tied to the chair and him on the floor with his head smashed. That's all I know.
You tend to find that most break-ins like this are either done with somebody on the inside to let them know the times when the residents are not going to be there, or, you know, what's in the property worth stealing. So my conclusion straight away, guys, is that somebody on the inside had something to do with this. And I'm putting my bets on the butler. I'm saying the butler did it straight away, and he used the candlestick to do it. Okay, picture. Let's have a look at the picture. Ah, scratches. We've
These
got a
scratches
safe.
are most definitely made by the picture frame.
Ah, please don't say I have to do that. Well, it is though. Come on, it is. That's normally how it works.
This is Sir Eustace's safe.
Please say we
There
don't
may
have to
be
break
something
in.
important inside. I must ask Lady Brackenstall to open it.
Lady Brackenstall, come and open the safe for me, please. I want to see the belongings. There was obviously something worth taking in here.
Lady Brackenstall, could you open this wall safe?
No, it is my husband's safe. I don't
Oh,
want
for God's sake. Here we go, guys.
We have to open it.
Here we go.
Your ladyship?
So we have to open the safe. How are we going to... Oh, here we go. Let's have a look at this on the table. The times. Less than 1 hour to go. The infamous family was burglars. The Randalls, they are known, made, they represent by the way of a brutal but successful intrusion into one of the Weatherless homes. Oh, so somebody's done this before. However, they were dealt with the crime and kept confident, including the name of the victim and the witness able to provide a priceless disruption of all the men in there will surely give the police a chance to complete their profile of the family of delinquents. We would need the library of the remaining there's the readers, okay. Providing blah 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 blah. The gang has been in business for some considerable time before the family. So the elder Jack Randall, remember the name Jack Randall, guys. Jack Randall, a man in his 40s and already grey-haired, a bit like 50, while off average height and build, being the mastermind behind the burglars. Blah 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 blah. William Randall, Jack Randall, William Randall, Melvin Randall. They're the names we need to remember. Jack, William, Melvin. The gang is wanted not only for their frequent theft and break-ins, but for the extraordinary brutal pirate career. Oh, okay, sounds nice. They enjoy before returning. England, be alert, and may your valuables stay safe. I love the way they do that.
The description of the Randall gang provided by
The
Lady
Randall
Brackenstall
gang.
is identical
Jack
to the
and
one
Melvin.
in the Times article.
Okay, so, oh, come on. Oh, do you know something, people? Do I not moan about this storyboard every single time? So, criminal intent and the Randall family, that kind of would go together anyway, wouldn't it? So, robbery was faked and the whole story invented and... Oh, no. The testimonies and evidence match point to the Randalls. Oh, okay, we'll go with that one. We'll go with that to start with. So we're saying that it matched the Randall gang. We'll call them the Randall Posse. Let's have a look what we've got here. Oh, you see how you learn in these games that things aren't always what they seem. Rock of Gibraltar. Adelaide, 1893.
So the lady and her maid came from Australia a year and a half ago on this ship.
Did anyone say you could take the photo? Hold on a second. That's a family heirloom. How dare you? How dare you take the photo? Yeah. I want to go over to the safe, but I'm leaving that for a bit until I've checked everywhere, because I'm assuming that she's got no idea how to get into the safe because it was a Mr. Randall. No. Mr. Beckinsale. You see, I have got to get the names right now, you see.
My mistress is very tired. Can't you allow her to her room?
No. Go back to the safe and see if we can actually get in the safe.
let us try to open this safe.
Oh, please don't.
This safe
Oh, dear
can
God.
be cracked. I only have to pay attention.
Okay.
The dial will vibrate when it
Hit
is set.
1, 2, 3. Oh, Ollie. Ollie comes out with the obvious. Right, rotate. I think we have to make a straight line somewhere. I'm not skipping yet. Okay, so... I need to hear clicks. Right, let's have a look because something's not right here. Nothing's moving. You know how you get a click in a safe? Oh, hang on. Did he say 18? Nothing to do with... Oh, okay. Let's try and do this differently now. It was 18, so we'll go 1. Oh, come on. What makes these things move? Can I rotate, confirm, rotate, and skip? I'm not going to skip. 50 doesn't skip, does he, guys? Ah. Right, that's that one confirmed. That was 15. I've just noticed what happens now. Five. There we go. So we got 5. Oh, it's a little bit of a 16. There we go. We got it. We got it. Wow. Okay. Look at this.
Coins, possibly of value, but they're scattered.
I'll be your
without
Watson
care.
warehouse. Oh dear.
Antique coins, possibly of value, but they're scattered without care. It is common practice to keep one's valuables in a safe behind a painting. It should not really pose a challenge for a criminal.
No, but they obviously couldn't get in though, could they? They couldn't get in. Sir Eustace. Sir Eustace. Your current physical and mental state is of great concern. There are several signs of ectopic democracy. So he wasn't well, according to this. Described to me of a cause by intelligence of alcohol, including the traumas. Your liver seemed excessively hard to find. Oh, okay, so that's it, you see. Are also signs of fluid in the pleural cavity. Pain beneath your left rib indicates pancreatic malady. May lead to fatal ferment. So theoretically, you would say he was an alcoholic, because it states here your excessive alcoholic consumption lowers your self-control and heightens your aggression. These members of the treatment option. So she said he had a drink problem anyway. We understand that. We understand he had a drink problem. That's where we go. Medical report found inside the morning room safe, which states that Sir Eustace Breconsdale endured poor health, had suffered an addition to alcohol and nervous disorder. Okay, so we know he had an health issue. A health issue. Come on, 50. What have we got here? Lady Breconsdale, not quite 25, is from a wealthy Australian family. She has been married for a little more than a year. She has all probability. But would she, though? Suffers physical violence over the course of the last fortnight. The lady lives a solitary lifestyle, seldom venturing outside. Okay. So she didn't go out very often. She was in a relationship that she probably didn't want to be in, but she felt she was tied. She felt she was tied to this relationship. So we need to deduce. Hey, that's a good word, isn't it? We need to deduce our foundings. So we'll go back and speak to her now and find out what all this one is about.
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
Okay. Oh, hi there, youth.
Sir Eustace's doctor speaks of his violent behaviour.
Yes, Sir Eustace was an extremely violent man. A detestable human being, to be more precise. It is true that he once threw a decanter at me, and all because I dared to stand up to him in defence of my mistress. Sly devil. God forgive me that I should speak of him so now that he's dead, but a devil he was, if ever one walked the earth. We met him only 18 months ago. She'd only just arrived in London. Yes, it was her first voyage. She'd never been from home before. Wonder with his title and his money and his false London ways. If she made a mistake, she has paid for it, if ever a woman did. She doesn't have any friends here, so it was specially hard for her.
Okay. Okay, so he made her pay for a lot of things. So we know she was from Australia. I think we could go for from Australia and no personal life. Oh, that kind of works well. Lady Breconsdale married Sir Estienne shortly after arriving in England and remained at the home during the time. There is little possibility that she or her maid are acquainted with anyone in the country. Lady is acquainted with someone from the Rock of Gibraltar. I'm going to go for this one. Only because of what was read out earlier on. And we'll see. We may change that because I believe that she may have had an acquaintance or somebody that she was probably getting close to. Violent behaviour and criminal intent. I don't think they're going to go together. No, I didn't think they would. Okay. Right, so we'll talk to her.
Oh, what
No.
a horrible thing to have happened.
Talk to the maid.
My mistress
No.
is very tired. Can't you allow her to her room?
So I think there's nothing else I can see in here that's giving us any other clues. So we'll leave this room. We will leave the room and continue. Talk to the inspector, that's what I would say.
What do you know about Sir Eustace, Inspector? What was his reputation?
A charming man when sober, but an absolute demon when he was drunk.
Aren't we all demons when we're drunk, guys?
Why, once he splashed fuel on Lady Brackenstall's dog and set it alight. Another day he threw a decanter of wine at Miss Wright's head.
The alcohol seemed to madden him.
To the point that we were forced to intervene several times to avoid a scandal.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So I would go inspector's tales and violent behaviour. Yeah, we got that. So Houston, yeah, we'll go with that one.
The body is still in the dining room where the murder took place.
Right, so we need to go and investigate the body. So I don't know if we went this way. No, we didn't. Did we go that way? Oh, okay. Whoa!
You should examine the body of Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
Ah, a piece of rope.
It appears that the bell rope was cut by someone taller than me.
Okay. What's that pointing to? The picture up there. So we're going to examine the body.
What have you learned from examining Sir Eustace's body?
Well,
So,
I can confirm
straight to the
that was
poker.
instant. Sir Eustace was facing his attacker when he received the blow to his head. There are no other apparent injuries.
That must be the murder weapon.
Okay.
Quite a large stick, a formidable weapon. The head was cracked with the force of the blow.
So we can see that he used that particular poker to crack him over the head. Don't think. Oh, hang on.
Barefoot, he had therefore been in bed and did not have time to fully dress.
So if you remember what she said, she was struck by one of the assailants. He came down and tried to defend his wife, and they then attacked him.
Barefoot, he had therefore
So we've
been
got
in
that
bed
much
and
anyway.
did not have time to fully dress.
He was her protector.
It is covered in blood. Sir Eustace might have struck his head upon it while falling from the blow. That is one possible explanation.
Good deduction there. So we try. I was going to go body and fireplace. Bent poker, dead body, or bent poker criminal intent. I would say, should we go bent poker fireplace? No. Oh, that don't work. So it's got to be bent poker body. There we go. We got that one then. Just try this one. Mini Meep, how are you, sir? The home of all the Holmes. Oh, poker blow. I'm looking at the wrong one there. Let's do that. So I don't know about this one now. So the robbery was faked. No, I don't think it was faked. I'll go for that one. See, that's solid and that's solid. So that's probably right. We don't have to guess on those two. No acquaintances. See, we were, from what we read on the notes, it was saying that she didn't know anybody over here. And I'm going to now change that and see if it changes anything else. No. I don't think we've got enough clues on there. So we've got fireplace, grate, and body. Let's try that. Oh, that works. That's good. But that's gone into this. The death of Eustace could have been due to an accidental strike on his head. I don't think it was accidental. The death of Eustace has been a poker blow. I'm going to go for a poker blow because it was bent, so you would think as it hit as it hit his head, it changed shape. No, try the other one. I want to see it kind of move around here. Oh, okay, so that's not right at all. Right, so we're probably right on those two. We need more clues. And we've only got criminal intent at the moment. Okay. Right, what else have we got? Glasses. Oh. Right. Now, working this out, if somebody was going to break in, you wouldn't pour them a drink. If you were having a meeting, you would probably pour, but there's 3 glasses. There's 3 glasses.
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing.
No, beeswing.
There is beeswing at the bottom, as if the wine had not been decanted
Oh, okay,
before
so
being poured.
You've lost me now because I'm not really a wine person. Beeswing, explain.
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing.
Was beeswing the name of the...
It's rather strange that only one of these glasses has dregs of beeswing inside it, while the other 2 are clear. A decanter standing next to the open bottle, an inseparable pair indeed.
I'm not a wine person.
Chateau Calon Ségur, French wine.
Chateau Calon Ségur. Wow. Oh dear. What's beeswing? Somebody Google beeswing for me, please. What is beeswing?
A deer hunt.
Mr. Diablo? Thank you very much for that. Thank you. With trucks, let's see what it does. Oh gosh, what are you like? Okay, let's examine this lot. Whoa, a lot went off here. A bottle of beeswing. Oh dear.
These wine bottles are expensive.
Oh,
and mostly
nice.
from France. These wine bottles are expensive and mostly from France.
Right, so what's all the broken stuff here then?
This candlestick is valuable. It is interesting that it was not also stolen.
So, to be honest, it looks like it could have been an argument or a business deal gone wrong. Isn't that normally what you do with red wine, though, Diablo? I think with red wine, you probably decork it, and you leave it to get to room temperature, if I remember right there. Oh, what expensive, and my wallet is very inexpensive. I'm sure that's what you do with some red wines. Not all wines, but red wine. I know that you can open it and you leave it to get at room temperature.
An empty silverware box. It appears that the intruders have stolen the contents.
So, why would they go for the silverware, yet he said that this candlestick is quite expensive? That's green. That's all green. That's all green. That's all green. Ah, what have we got here? So it's as if somebody was tied to a chair. I reckon they were playing a game. I reckon they were playing some sort of dodgy game.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
This rope was handled by the murderers. We need a scent hound to follow their trail. I will take it with
To
me.
stab the next victim. We've got the rope, which we're going to have to examine. That was just dialogue. 2 glasses, traces of decanter with the bees way. I don't understand. I don't even understand that in the dining room.
This is the chair that Lady Brackenstall was tied to.
Okay, so she was tied to the chair. Glass with bees wares, 2 glasses. Let's do that one. That's got to work anyway. There were 3 people drinking wine out of the glass. One of the 3 probably prefer with the bees win. Oi, hang on a minute now, Mini-Me, because I was thinking the same thing. I wasn't trying to be horrible, but I was thinking more or less the same thing. Because why would they tie to the chair if there was 3 of them? So, okay. One with bees wing was poured before the other 2, as if he was waiting for them. Alright, dear. Okay, Diablo's getting into this evening. Okay, alright. Keep that thought, though. Just keep that thought. There were 2 people drinking wine out of the glasses. The remaining glass with the bees wing consisted solely of the dregs from the other 2 glasses. I'm going to say there were 3 people, and the reason I'm going to say that is because she said that there were 2. There were 2 people that she saw. Yeah, I was right going with 3. I know I was right doing that one. Okay. We're not getting no extensions off this, so I don't know if the... I don't think it would have been the Randall gang then. Oh, that's not working then. Okay, alright. Okay, that's not right. I'm going to try that, which I don't think is going to be right. Nope. Okay. So we've examined the body. The very polished 4. Mr. Black Fox, how are you? I think it was Mr. Green that did it in the library with the candlestick. Oh, wait, that was clear. My bad. Good afternoon, sir, and thank you very much for that. Wow. I don't think Watson's going to say anything, to be honest.
The death was instant.
Oh, okay, thank you for that. I think we're going to have to speak to the inspector. Oh, hang on. What if it was an accidental kill? She got a little kinky and she became thirsty, opened the wine and passed out. Oh, hang on, we got blood up here.
Hut.
I don't think it was that. I don't think it was that simple. I really don't think it was that simple, Mini-Me. I'm going to go and talk to the inspector and see what he's got to say.
I've searched outside for footprints without any luck.
Okay. So what have we done at the moment? Investigate the murder at the Abbey, inspect the crime scene. We've done that. Oh my God, collect Toby from Baker Street. Follow the scent trail. What scent trail? So it looks like we may have to get Toby involved. So we're not going to investigate that. Inspect the crime scene in the dining room, which we've done. We can't have completed that. We can't have completed this one. You haven't completed the inspection. I know, Ollie, I've just said. It's a nice game to play, Black Fox. It really is. Oh, the Centro. Well, we've got to bring him here.
This house feels rather sinister. I can't say that I like it here.
Let me examine all these
Fur trader's
pictures.
cabin.
I have a feeling some of these pictures have got things to do with it because it's a sailor's knot. Oh, hang on, there's a room here.
This door leads to the upstairs bedrooms. Apparently the criminals did not venture there.
Oh. He gave a hint. Ah. This, if I examine all this, it's supposed to all go green. He gave a hint, did
These
he?
wine bottles are expensive and mostly from France.
Green, green, green. I know, you're getting too carried away, Mini-Me. That's what the problem is. See, that really should be green when it's totally examined. That should be green when totally examined. So what have we missed here? We can't mix anything. Assistant tried to help you find these damn clues. Oh God. Don't use caps. Okay. How can I could go and collect Toby and see if he can do anything, because I can't see anywhere any more clues to check out here. Oh, there we go.
Antique hunting weapons. The hunting scene.
Okay. Ah! It's the door. The patio doors. Oh, quite an elegant garden this. Woo! I think we're going to have to get him involved anyway, to be honest. Let's see how far down the garden we can go. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try the shed before we go over to the fountain. Should be good, Fox. Check the shed, they might have hid. Why are you going down that road, Mini-Me? What is wrong with you? Let's try this. Because if there was going to be a scent trail or anything... go into the shed. Oh, we'll have to go this way, won't we? Can we? Oh, we can go across. Oh, that's nice. So we can't get in there. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, your deduction is on the kinky side. I think we're going to have to get Toby, aren't we? And then go into the garden. Because I can't see anything else around here.
I've searched outside for footprints without any luck.
Let's go back into this room. Yeah, because I'm going to have to see if we can get... Let's see if we can do Toby. I don't think it is. We'll work out how to do this now. Let's do this. Let's go and see if we... I'm going to see if we can get Toby. I don't know if this is going to work, but it's the only way I know how. Yeah, that's it. Oh, thank you. Right, examine the items too. Look at it. Toby's gone. What? Oh, he's there, look. Damn dog. The damn dog. Blue Fox. Oh, the murder mystery game. I love it. It is a good game. See, this is what we've got to work out. I believe they were invited. I think they were invited, to be honest.
Let us see how the rope was cut.
Oh, god damn.
The fibers at the end of the rope are smoothly cut. Let us try to find out what tool was used to cut the rope.
Oh, we've got to do a...
The fibers from this cut appear to be different. The fibers from this cut appear to be different.
She would like these. What else have I got? Oh, a knife. Here we go. You ready, guys? Let's try that one. Ah!
If I cut the rope with a knife, it matches the original.
So it was a knife. Okay, so it was cut with a knife. Well, that's going to work, right? Knotted knife. So I wonder we haven't got anything linking up with these, with the amount of clues that we've got, to be honest. You know what happens? Yeah, in a kinky way. Yeah, they decided to put her in a chair in a kinky way because she got a bit tipsy. Case closed. Wow. I'm going to try and see if I can play around with some of these. Wait, what's tied up? I missed it. You see, Blue? Look, I need to play around with some of these because the amount of clues that we've got at the moment, they should be linking together. They should be linking. So we're going to start. There were two people drinking wine out of the glasses, which, yeah, I'm going to go with that. There were two people because they'd probably finish this. No, that don't work with that one. Let's change this one. The robbery was faked, and the whole story invented in order to blame Sir Eustace's death. You ready? Blue Fox, thank you very, very much for that follow. The testimonies and evidence match to the Randalls. No. No. To the poker blow. I assume you will not mind me and my... No, not at all. Lurk all you like. Lurk all you like, guys. That's what I like to see. He has not kicked me out yet. Well... I'm just looking at that. But I 100% think she was convinced. She's not dead. You've got the wrong end of the stick there, Minnie. She's not dead. He's dead. The death of Sir Euston could have been due to an accidental strike. How can you accidentally strike somebody on the head like that with a poker? And he hit his head on the gate. But the poker was bent anyway. And then you say the death of Sir Eustace could have been due to a poker. Yeah, I don't know about that one then. You see, you're going for that one. I'm not getting any trails from this. Is she in jail? No, she's not. She's sitting in the parlour. I'm going to try and see if we can do it with Toby. Take Toby. There we go.
Come on, Toby.
There we go.
We need the best nose in the British Empire on this case.
Right, so we're going to take Toby. What?
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
I don't know if we're going to be taking Toby, but...
I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
Right, let's see if he takes Toby. Let's see if we can take Toby with us. I don't think he'll go with us. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can take Toby. Will Toby go with them? Yes. Oh, look. Toby's in the... So we'll see what happens.
Search, Toby.
Search, Toby. Oh, God, do I have to... Oh, I'm the dog now, look. Freaking hell, 50's the dog. Toby, you devil dog, stop looking at him. Look at this. Mr. C. Frederickson, how are you, sir? Watch this, because if the dog opens the door... Oh, my God. Oh, okay. We can't get in here.
The intruders entered
We couldn't get in.
where they were making off with the silverware.
Look at 3 hours with sound that window, so okay. So now we've got another scent. Oh, so I think I missed something here. Was meant to stream tonight before you came on. What was that all about? Sorry, because it says, fine now, been working 3 hours with sound. That Windows so... I don't understand that, what you've put, you know, Mr. C. Mr. Sheepshagger, how are you? Right, so we got as far as here, if I can remember rightly, and then we lost the scent.
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
So then we've got this scent going here. Ah, I think I followed it back rather than... Here we go, guys. Here we go. 50's got it now. Oh, hang on.
The scent leads to the well. I should check it.
Meant to stream from 6 till 9. Sound was up. Oh, 3 hours later it works. Fine, Sheepshagger. Absolutely fine, matey. I've got my day off tomorrow, which is fine. You can't open the well. Mini-Meep, you can't open it. We've got to follow the scent to the end, and then I think it will give us the main... Oh, so they went over the wall. There you go. Look, that's how they got out. There we go. That's how they got out.
The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall.
Okay.
The criminals left the house through the French window. They walked to the shed, then across to the well, before fleeing by climbing over the wall. I wonder why they chose such a winding route.
Yeah, I'm going to be... Yeah, you can. You can. If I get up early enough, I'll give you a call. They ran to the shed, past the well and over the... Yeah, we got that. Right. So now...
Brave Toby. The best nose in the British Empire.
So they went to the wall. Let's have a look. I've got no clues coming from this wall in any way whatsoever, so I'm trying to work out where I've got to go. Have a look here. So we've completed that now. Investigate the murder at the Abbey. Inspect the crime scene. We've done that. Check the suspicious place found by Toby in the garden. Right, okay, so we've got to go to the well and everything now. I don't look at him like that, but yeah, I'll agree with you on that. We'll check the well first. So if we check the well, and then we can check the shed. Oh, here we go, look. Oh God, don't say we're going inside. Ah!
There's something glittering at the bottom there, but how can I reach it?
So now we need to go... Oh, okay.
I need a hook.
So we need to go to the shed to get a hook. Oh, all of a sudden we can get in the shed now, guys. Oh, a hook.
This hook might be useful.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Bags of seed. Some empty bags were recently moved. Bags of seed. Some empty bags were recently moved.
Okay.
This old suitcase sounds hollow. It must be empty.
If I had a hook, I'd hook it in the morning. I hook it in the evening.
Hollow.
All over this land. And use it to kill the guys. Yar, Jim laddie. My name's Hook. Captain Hook. Okay. Let's go that way. We will put the hook in the right place.
There's something glittering at the bottom there, but how can I reach it?
Oh, game. Right, okay, let's do it. It's the silver.
Silver.
Found the silver, mate.
Hardly a coincidence.
We found the silver.
The Brackenstall coat of arms. It appears that we have found the stolen silverware.
I think it was a fake thing, you know. I've got a funny feeling she was up to something and it was faked. They're not going to go together. Oh, they do. Right, this deduction board's a little bit messed up because we should be getting some nice clues off this. Robbery if confirmed as the motive for the crime. The criminals may have planned to return for the silverware that they dumped. The robbery could have been imitated to explain Sir Houston's death. The silverware was not supposed to be found. What do you reckon, guys? Come on, what do you reckon? So let me get this straight. She-he. Where do you get this she-he from, Mini Beep? Ran out, ran to the shed, ran to the well, threw the stolen items in there, then ran over the wall. But why? Why leave the stolen items like... Well, it's not about that. I think it was... I'm going to... my mind's telling me that it was all set up. Something went wrong. Because whoever they were invited into the house. The house was not broken into. I don't think the house was broken into myself, personally. I don't think it was. I think that they were... I think that she was having a drink with two of them. And he came and interrupted them. Doing something that I don't know. Oh! You see? As soon as I click the robbery was imitated, look what happens. Oh, that's wrong. Woo! So that's wrong. So that is wrong. Euston was murdered by one person who was visiting the night. It was he who tied up. No. So that's wrong now. So we need to change some of these. We'll go for that one. It can only be that one then, can't it? We've got to change. Oh, okay. Look for the sailor. So that is all right now. We've done good. That is right. Why return to the scene to fetch something you can take with you the first time? I'm going down the lines that it was not. I think it was all set up for something. I think it was all planned. I think that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Search for possible sailor suspects, yeah? But we've still got to inspect the crime scene in the dining room, so I don't know what we haven't done there, to be honest. Yeah, he did. He died. Yeah, look. I'll show you. This is his body, look. That's the body of a dead man, Mini-Meat. Look for the sailor picture. Nice one, Diablo. That's the body of her husband. Right. Picture of a sailor. Wasn't there a picture of the... No. I'm saying that the husband came down.
A deer hunt.
And interrupted something. That's what I'm thinking. I can't see any sailors' pictures anywhere.
It appears that the bell rope was cut by someone
Okay.
taller than me.
I know that. I want to go... The only picture... What's...
Lord Ramsay Brackenstall. Inspector, I have recovered the stolen silverware.
You are a wizard, Mr. Holmes. And where is it?
In the
I
garden
think
well.
something like that, yeah.
Excuse me?
Unique, isn't it?
Rather absurd. What is the point of stealing silverware and then throwing it down into a well?
That's what
Perhaps
Mr.
it
C
was
said.
used as a temporary hiding place, or simply the thieves wanted to get rid of it. It is up to us to solve this mystery. Sir Warthen Brackenstall.
We did this one earlier on anyway. I'm just trying to understand the conclusion of this room here. You see, looking at all that lot, he was a hunter. So how would I be able to find out anything to do with a sailor? Let's have a look at the actual people. That would be the sailor, I think. Oh, that... See, I love the way it's brought the people in from the other case, right? Ah, let's have a look if she's got any ties with anything. Wow, Mini Meep. Something along them lines. Mini Meep. I think you're on the right path, but something along them lines. And we've just got to work out what actually happened there. But I can't. But the clue is something to do with a sailor. There's nothing on the map. There's nothing on the map where we can go anywhere else. Because it says search for possible sailor suspect. These move when you've completed it. Inspect the crime scene in the dining room. We're in the dining room. How much more? Oh, is that what he's done? Oh my god. Oh, the harpoon thing. Have a look. Was that on me here? No. So the rope, the ring, Dave, and that, right. So where was the harpoon? Where was the harpoon thing, guys? The harpoon thing. You see, there was nothing in the shed either. The hunting rifles was something I saw flash by when you were moving around. I'll search the whole room again anyway, Diablo, but did you ask her if the guy had bruises on his hand? I didn't need to though, did I? Because it didn't ask for that question. I can only go off what the actual game's... You see, that would be blue if it was fully examined. Sorry, green. And if I go into here... Oh, dialogue, right. Oh, I tell you what, we might have to do something with this silver, you know. Search archives. I've got to search the... See, I needed to go back. What I need to do is I need to go back to Baker Street and search the archives just to find out where this Rock of Gibraltar 1893 and what the theme is behind that. That's dialogue. So the glasses with a trace of descented wine, but without the bee's wing. So I've got to work out what that is, and this is the same. So the dialogue I would need to speak to. I would need to speak to her. We'll talk to her. Let's do that. We need to speak to them about the cutlery. And now, ladies, somebody's lying to 50. Right then, the 3 glasses, young lady. What were you up to?
There are 3 glasses on the dining
I'm still
room
confused on why the person ran.
wondering-
You're going to find out in a minute.
Oh, I forgot. When I came to myself the first time, each of them had a glass in his hand. They might have been a father and his 2 sons. They
Oh,
talked together in whispers, and then they left.
that don't sound right. So she's lying about something.
We found your silverware, Lady Brackenstall. It had not been taken very far.
Is that true? I am very thankful to you, Mr. Holmes.
Your ladyship?
I blame her. I'm not, I don't know. I blame her. She's got so much to do with it. You know what I mean? I reckon.
We found your mistress's silverware.
Oh, that's good news. You really are as clever as they say.
Indeed.
Is that it? Is that it? Right, so we need to go and examine these. We need to go back to the archives. Oh no, I'm here already. We need to go back to the archives, guys, because something's not ringing right there. 50's going to be back in a minute. I need to go to the ladies. You ready? Okay. Mr. Gung Ho guy, how are you? I love when you guys come in and say morning. Wow. Good morning, you say. Don't know how you do it. Good morning. Right, so we need to go to... Okay, right. So examine the letter. The power of the Empire is growing strongly day by day. An armchair athlete? I've never heard that, Gung-Ho. Never heard that. As of yesterday, the Mexican... Because I'm not going to get into that. Wow, that's something totally different. That's not even to do with this. What? I need to go to his archives. Ah, Research Gibraltar. Yeah, we had two of them. Oh, okay. I didn't know that's how they referred to them. Right, okay. So, we're looking for the Rock of Gibraltar, 1893, the name of the ship and the date of Lady Brackenstall and her maid's voyage from Australia. Okay. So, Hemlockstead. Marquess of Queensbury rules is to do with boxing. Skull and Crossbones. No. Oh, okay. Oh. chemistry, poison and toxins, wounds and injuries, martial arts. Right, so we're in the wrong place altogether. Ah, and it was, we're going to 1893, guys. There we go. Rock of Gibraltar arrival. Was the maid an ex-convict? Not many lives in. Oh, that's out of order. Right, okay. Arrival of the Rock of Gibraltar. The Rock of Gibraltar, a bulk carrier from the Adelaide, Southampton, London line. The James has returned from the 6-month voyage towards it, and that's fine. So, aha. Family-owned land and tin mines in Australia. Their reportedly beautiful young lady is presently engaged to Sir Eustace Beckinsale, one of the wealthiest gentlemen in Kent.
Here it is.
There we go. So we've done that. The medical report we don't need to... oh, hang on. What's this giving us now? Right, so that's it. The task for Wiggins. The address of the Rock of Gibraltar ship owner. We can find the crew list there. Right, Wiggins is the inspector, I would assume.
The shipping company, the Adelaide, Southampton, London line, and its address. Interesting. It must be the place where they keep the records, including the one for the crew of the Rock of Gibraltar.
I think that if you pretend you're from
Oh, Mr. T.
But I have another solution.
Mr. T's coming in with a host of 41 people. Wow, now that is a host. Mr. T, how are you? Hope you are well. Guys, thank you very, very much. And for Mr. T, you can have one of these. You ready? The 50plusgamer. The 50plusgamer. The 50plusgamer. Whoa! The 50plusgamer. The 50plusgamer. Thank you very, very much.
You're watching.
I am Dingbat. Thank you very much for the host. Oh, Mr. Ketsui. How are you, sir? Now I didn't even hear what I was supposed to do on that. I didn't even hear what I was supposed to do. So let's have a look at the tab. Can we not replay that? Can we not replay this one? I've been here from the start just looking. Not a problem, Kate. Not a problem, mate. Not a problem. I am fine, Stripper. How are you? Absolutely fine. Hope you're well. Okay, we're going to speak to Watson and find out what he's got to say, because at the moment...
Watson, I need Wiggins. Is he anywhere nearby?
He's right across the street. You can give him a sign from the window.
Oh, Wiggins is the... Chris Main. Funny because I clicked on T-Stream to watch him play and ended up here. Is that a bad thing or a good thing? Good. That's nice. Right, so we're going to get Wiggins. Wiggins, the guy that's normally outside the place, isn't he, all the time? Right, did it say Wiggins? There we go. Call Wiggins. Good.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
All right, mate. I've got a bit of an irritation just here, like a lump coming up, guys. So
I need a register.
50 might need a
young
doctor.
friend. If you could borrow it, there will be half a guinea for every one of you. I need the crew list of the Rock of Gibraltar in 1893 and their current employment.
I'm straight on it, Mr. Holmes.
Do you really think they'll find it, Holmes?
Yeah, they will.
My secret police is better than the Yard in many
Did they wait
ways.
for a guinea? They'll find it 3 hours later. That's some work.
Here it is, Mr. Holmes. But we can't take it back. It's too risky.
Put it on the table. I'll take care of it. Good work, young Wiggins.
It took us a lot longer to find it. Where'd he put the thing? Oh, there we go, register.
This list shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar, on which Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage. Lady Brackenstall does not know anyone in England. This must mean that someone on this list is our mysterious visitor.
Either...
These are the lists of the senior officers of the Adelaide, Southampton, London Line ships. Let us find out who was in London upon November the 7th.
Oh dear God.
This list shows
Yes,
the senior
yes,
officers
yes.
of the Rock of Gibraltar, on which Lady Brackenstall...
Right, okay, so... Southwood, Thomas Walker, Herbert Wellington, Withington, William Pott. Right, okay, so we're trying to work out who was in London at the same time. Second officer, Adelaide.
I do not think that this sailor has
Trying to
any
work out how to...
connection
Oh,
the
that's it. Sorry, I was trying to work out how to turn the pages. Right. Why did you put Adelaide? What are we saying? Thank you for the host there, Mr. Sheepshagger.
Yeah, watch it.
Is the name of the ship. Oh, okay. Cross the name out. Woods on the first page.
This list shows the senior officers...
Yes, so you keep saying. So you would go for... That's the ship she came in on, the Rock of Gibraltar. So she came in on this ship. Okay. Departing from England, November the 10th. What? He is the second officer. You said Woods though, didn't you? You passed the page. Departing from England. Yeah, but she went from Australia to here. Ernest J. Woods, that's what you're saying, aren't you? Keep going. I thought so. It's all right. I'm getting confused here. Because she was coming to England and she was on the ship called the Rock of Gibraltar. That's what I'm thinking. Mini-meep, shut up. Right, so, John Bushell. Hey, John Bushell. No.
This officer was on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime.
Okay. So, he's been crossed off. So, who else is showing up on there? Herbert Hawkins.
I do not think that this sailor has any connection to the case.
Okay.
This officer was on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime.
Right, so we're marking them off. Do you get where I'm going? Oh, I tell you what, I'm having you, Mini-Me. Next time you come in my flight room, I'm having you. I'm telling you now, we are gonna fall out, me and you. bleeding Steve Harvey. Who else have we got? We've got Herbert Worthington, him. Now, she's saying...
This officer was on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime.
Right, I get that. There's nobody else on that one now, is there? Oh, here we go, look.
I do not think that this sailor has any connection.
I'm just checking all the names because I'm kind of a little bit lost. Jack, we did that. No, that was John. We'll do that one then. Don't forget, these officers change ships. They might not be on the Rock of Gibraltar or whatever it is. They change ships.
Mr. Jack Crocker was in London upon the date of the crime, and he is due to depart in 2 days.
There you go, my brother. So we just keep checking. Yeah, because what you're trying to work out is who was actually in London at the time. You see, they don't forget, when you're a sailor, you might get stationed on a number of ships, but he's trying to work out where they actually were at the time of the crime. Because they could be on a number of ships. Blame Harry Potter. Oh yeah, blame him for a lot of things. Who else have we got here? We've not got no other names. Herbert. This damn wizard. No. George. Neil. Peter. Duncan. Jack. Cocker. There we go, look.
Was in London.
Oh, I've already done that one, haven't I? Mr. Jack Cocker. Oh, sure up. Right, so who have we got now? The name Harold. Harold, where's Harold?
This officer is
there we
still
go.
at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
So he's going to be eliminated. Wonderful. We got Thomas Walker.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
There is no Rock of Gibraltar in the Lloyd's Register, though there was a ship named Gabrielator. It's fictional, for God's sake, man. Don't Google anything. It's a fictional, made-up thing. Ernest, honest to God. I don't know. I don't even think there's a real person called Steve Harvey.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be
Okay,
involved.
it's Jack friggin' Crocker. That's all it is. Ernest. Here we go.
This officer is still at
Right,
sea,
so there we go. We've
therefore
eliminated
he
him. It's
cannot be
him.
involved. Captain
There
Jack
we go.
Crocker is our mysterious visitor. He was the only one around at the time of the murder.
There you go. I know I got it. So, Jack Cocker, where are you, sir? Okay. The damn cocker was always cocking her. Hey, watch yourself, youth. Investigate the murder scene again. Investigate. Call Cocker and confront him. Okay. Call him. What the hell? Call him.
This Crocker, do you think...
I've just checked the Lloyd's Register of ships.
Our young friend should be able to find him.
It's fictional. They could have called the FIP. They could have called the FIP. They could have called the ship the 50 plus voyage. Gosh, Mr. Cocker, take a minute. Why has it asked me to go into here though? Call Cocker tab. Oh, hang on a second. How do you call it? What the hell? Oh, I get it. I get it. That's the arrival. Mr. Moose Gaming. Man to room. Holmes isn't real. No, go to the window. No. No. It doesn't work like that. No. It's asking me to call...
Wiggins, could you find a way to bring this
There we go.
Captain
Told you.
Crocker
Talk to the
here
kid.
to
Thank
us?
you, Diablo.
Here?
I'm trying to
Holmes,
listen
that
to you,
could be
Diablo. I'm
dangerous.
trying my best.
No problem, Mr. Holmes.
No problem. Is it worth a guinea, sir? Can I have a guinea? You got the window. No, you don't call it doesn't you don't call him out like that. That's what I kept thinking.
Mr. Holmes?
Oh
I
God.
was informed that you were looking for me, and I'd like to
Wow.
know why.
Yes, it is important that we talk. You will soon understand why. You are acquainted with Lady Mary Brackenstall, are you not?
Yes, I think I do remember her. From when I was first officer, but I still don't see...
It seems your relationship went beyond that of mere passenger and first officer.
How dare you?
I know.
Indeed, how reckless a feeling is love, particularly if one is prepared to commit a murder in its name.
Explain yourself this instant.
You are aware that the murder made the headlines of the morning press. You read the newspaper report, but to your dismay, found it much fabricated. Once you learned that I wanted to see you, you came straight away. You needed to know what I had found.
You... And what do you know?
That evening, you were with Lady Brackenstall.
Oh dear. I
despite
said,
the
didn't
danger.
I?
I'm not afraid, Mr. Holmes. Besides, all of this is just guesswork.
You would be right if there was no evidence.
What then?
Right, okay. Let's find the evidence, guys. I'm telling you now, I knew something was going off somewhere. He's got big eyebrows. That's what the problem is. According to oh God, the on a pond, on the actual pond. Oh, hang on a minute. Here we go. Look, that could have been the weapon that cut the rope, guys. We're getting there. I'm telling you now, he did it. He did it. I will say I did guess what happened and ran and left it. Hang on a minute. Hold on. Hold on. There's nothing in his package, look. He can't have done it. Clean boots. Oh, clean boots, so... Strong build. Bring it on, mate. Come on. He's honest. Clear look and honest. Do you reckon? We're missing one clue now, guys. One clue. He's unshaven. We're missing one clue. He packs a small punch, yeah. Do you think that maybe the husband got jealous? Well, she said if you in the letters it said that she didn't know anybody and she didn't go anywhere. So how would she have got in contact with him? So she must have known him, because he's not saying he wasn't there and he's also not saying he was there. Why is that not clicking? We're not getting anything off this, guys. We're getting any stains anywhere. Ah, there we go. We got the last one. Newspaper ink. So he has been reading the papers.
Lady Brackenstall was tied to a chair on the night of the murder. And it was you who tied her up.
You call that evidence?
Oh, 50. What would you have picked on that one? Obviously, you got to select the correct answer. Come on.
You call that evidence?
So you've gone sailor's knot. Oh, if
Yes,
I'll tell you now, if you guys are
Sailor's
googling this.
sailor's knot. Your handiwork.
So, it's a sailor who's done it.
One of his
That
crew.
proves nothing, Mr. Holmes. I'm not the only sailor in London right now. Your theory is
One of
flawed,
his
eh?
crew.
On the night of the murder, I was aboard the Sharp. I was supervising the repair of a porthole.
At
Yeah,
night.
It was an emergency. There was a leak.
I remember the
You
rope.
can ask the ship's carpenter. He can confirm.
Oh God, I'm being challenged here by Mini-Meat.
In that case, we
Whoa!
have nothing more to talk about.
Okay, so
Holmes, what should we do now?
it could have been one of the crew.
No, there is no doubt that these men will testify in his favor, and there will be no way to check.
So, what then?
So, we must work with what we have. We have all the puzzle pieces.
Yeah.
Now I understand why you dissected the bell rope.
Okay, right. It's the only two we've got, and I bet you any money they will not link together. Oh, they do. Wow, we've done well on this deduction board. Okay, so Cocker is lying. His involvement is clear. He appeared as soon as he heard that I was looking for him, thus signalling his guilt. Cocker's alibi. Captain Cocker was aboard the ship sharp on the night of the murder. He was not afraid to confront me. He had a confident demeanor. So, to be honest and truthfully, I think he knows who did it. So maybe he had some. I'm gonna go for that one. Oh God, it's wrong. There we go. Hey, guess what? Okay. That's what I mean. Because and he had a clear look, didn't he? He wasn't like looking around as if to go, I don't want to look in your face, or I don't want to say this. Okay, all right, Diablo the detective. So the captain is the killer. I'm not going to end it on this because, to be honest and truthfully, we're going to be wrong. I think it was a member of the crew. But there were two people there, I think. I think there was two people there. I reckon in total there were three people, one was her, and the captain probably could have been there, but who knows if he left. Yeah, but Ollie, if I play around with the deduction board, I'm telling you now, it could mess it all up. Because I reckon that there was three people there. The captain could have left. He could have gone and done his own thing. You know what? I'm not getting involved in this. I'm off, mate. Back to my ship. No, there is never one answer. I know that. If I mess around with this deduction board, it's going to take me forever to get it back to here. I know that. And all I keep thinking is I can come out of the deduction board and we can carry on. We can actually carry on a bit, can't we? I mean, let's be honest here. He was confident and said he was at the dock last night. So if that's true, then he couldn't be the killer. And we can't prove it. We can... Oh, brilliant. So, okay, all right. That sounds better. Somebody clip that for me. But if we play around with it, how's it going to lead us There we go, the power of Twitch. Right, okay, so I said there was 3 people, one being the wife, because you've got 3 people. There were 3 people drinking wine out of the glasses. One of them probably preferred wine with bees wing. That's what I was going to click to. Oh god, it's demolished my board. Then you've got imitated robbery. According to Lloyd's Register, British and Foreign Shipping, there was a ship called Sharp built in 1831. Oh, Mr. C, I'm not worried about the ships. Top left. What the hell? No, I'm sure I'm on the right track there, you know, because everything's gone. I meant top right. No, I've changed all these and nothing has happened. So let's put that back. We went for 2 people. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I think that's all that probably right. The murderous visitor. There were visitors. Domestic violence. We know there was domestic violence. And the domestic violence came around the fact that he was drunk. Only when he was drunk. Other than that, he was a wonderful husband. Loving and caring. And as soon as you gave him a drink, what the hell did you do that for? He was one of those. Acquainted with a sailor. That's what we need to work out. We need to work out what sailor she was acquainted with. Because we've got... The one that we've actually picked is... Ladies acquainted with someone from the Rock of Gibraltar. But I don't think it was the first officer or the captain. I don't think it was that. Lady Brexel was married shortly after arriving in England and remains home during the time. There is little possibility that she or her maid are acquainted with anyone in the country. I'm going to click that and just see what happens. We can't confirm she was or was not acquainted. Right. Do you get what I mean now? That's the difference. And look at the board when we do that. You see? It went a different path. Oh, okay. Right, so murderous visitors. So it went a different path. To big blobs. Right, let's do that. When you switched it, there was an outline of blobs. Okay. As soon as we change that back to that one, we get the full lot. So I would say, if we do this now, we can either go for the deduction and conclusion. Arrest Captain Cocker. That's what I'm thinking. Continue the investigation. That's what I would rather do. But if nothing comes up on the map, I've got no idea where I'm going to go, because we can't go to the docks or anything. I think we've got more than enough evidence on it. See, he reckons he reads the morning paper. Yeah. I'll do anything, mate. We would try anything once. Yeah, drop it.
It's got one in.
Yeah, because Josh did me one. I'm just gonna. We'll speak to her about the Captain Cocker and find out if she knows. If she actually knows him. If she says she knows him, I think the second he cut doing his hobby was. Yeah. Well, I think if we question her, we'll find out. We'll find out whether or not she knows him. There we go, look. If it allows us to.
Oh, what
No.
a horrible thing to have happened.
You see, it will not let us question her.
Please.
Because we've got all this evidence and we're at the end, it will not. Yeah, it won't let us question her at all. So we're out of the questioning stage now. We'll talk to the captain, see what he knows, the inspector.
Holmes, don't look at me like that. I don't know what to think about all this.
You see? Because we're at the end now. It can only be the deduction board. Because we've got all these clues, which has led to a final deduction. And whenever anything's red, it's wrong. So we need to make a decision whether we go to arrest him or absolve the Captain Cocker. I've already asked the detective, switch everything, like... to be honest, I'd go for that one. The murder was committed in self-defense. I reckon that's what happened. I believe that's what happened. What do you reckon, guys? I want chat to get involved in this. Wait. Wait. I like the way you do that. Wait. Did the girl care for the husband? She kind of did, and she didn't. In the sense that Mom Minibit is, I reckon he's shit. I know what he's doing, don't you worry. I've got it all weighed up here. I would say yes, she did, because she felt she was trapped. Now, if you didn't care for the person, you wouldn't hang around or stay, would you? That's what I'm looking for. I'm not cheating, guys. I was going to do something to help you guys out. Create a new poll. Question. I'm actually testing something out as well while I'm doing this, guys. Response. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm just trying something because you've got a new poll thing. I was going to put a poll up so that you guys or people that are actually watching can actually... Okay, right. Allow voting with bits. No. Allow subscriber. Allow subscriber. Oh my god. What is all this? I tell you what, I'm going to have to look into this because I don't know how to use this. Okay, I'm going to click set poll. Allow voting with bits. No. We don't want it just for subscribers. We don't want it just for anybody. Right, I'm going to start this poll. I don't know how it works. It should be something in chat for you guys. Should we arrest, or it should say absolve? I'm just trying this. I'll go for... You have voted. There you go, guys. It's at the top of your chat. It does work. Top of your chat, guys. That's it. Thank you. So we've got 60% say... Well, there's only 3 of us voted. Come on, guys. Even those people that are lurking. If you're lurking, I know how many's watching, mate. If you're lurking, just hit the button. Nobody's going to feel a way about it. Well, we're up to absolve at the moment now, so we're going to let him go. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You see? Everyone's going to let him go. 67% say let him go. That's it. Right, okay. I'm going to go with what they've said. Okay? Let's see what happens. That's bloody cat. Right, here we go. We'll find out who's right and who's
could
wrong.
you ask Mr. Crocker to come here again, please?
Right away.
Why did you make me come here again, Mr. Holmes?
Well, if you've been
It is
Googling
over.
it...
I know that it was you who killed Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
What?
I know because of the height at which the rope was cut. The knife used was
Oh,
a sea knife.
God.
The knots were sailor's knots, and not least the sheer force that
We
was
should
put
have arrested
behind the
him.
killing blow.
Oh,
And
chat,
because
you got it
are
all
the
wrong.
only
I
one
was
who
going to go
knows
for
where you
arrest
married
him.
Brackenstall and because you love her.
Oh, dear. It's true. Oh, my God. I used all the evidence. I bet you did, Mini-Meep.
I admit that I loved Mary Mann.
Oh, my
the
God.
first
He
day
loved
that I
her.
met But I never did come to visit her, for I believed that she
Oh,
was in
no.
a
Mini-Meep. I have to
When I
remember
talked
to
her
listen to you in
again, she
future.
told me everything. I was insane with rage. I was due to set sail for 6 months away. I wanted only
Oh,
to see her
dear.
again,
Kill him.
but it turned into a damnable nightmare when he
I'm
barged
going to
in.
start listening to
He
Mini-Meep
dared
now.
raise his hand to her. He was not even worthy of licking her boots.
Oh, dear God, he
Oh,
wasn't.
I
I
regret
told you.
nothing.
I'm going to go.
I admit I still still had a love for her.
It was
She will
self-defense,
forgive
wasn't it?
me if
I
she
think
is
it was. But it's
Lady
too late now.
Brackenstall already forgave you.
I want to
He
withdraw
said-
my statement.
Mary.
But that makes her an accomplice as well as her maid. It places her in danger yet again.
Mr. Holmes.
You would not have managed
Oh.
to protect her.
How could
Till
we
I
get
die.
this
Do
wrong?
you hear me? Here is a letter that sets everything clear. And it is the one that should be disclosed to the police. I am the only culprit. Mary had nothing to do with it. Now it is time to end this.
He's not going to fight him, is he? Please don't fight. Oh, my God. Come on! Come on! Save him! No! Save him! Got it. Whoa. Woo!
Please forgive me, Captain Crocker. I wished only to test your sincerity, and your words and deeds have far exceeded my expectations. See here, Captain Crocker, we'll do this in due form of law.
British
You are
jury.
the prisoner. Watson, you are a British jury. Captain Crocker, the evidence shows that you acted without premeditation
and used reasonable force to protect an innocent victim from her husband's brutality.
Okay.
Your devotion pushed you to attempt to kill yourself in order
So it
to
was a
protect
crime
the
of
one you
passion.
love.
That's what it was.
What say you?
Crimes of
gentlemen
passion
the jury?
always go unpunished.
Not guilty, my lord.
Vox populi, vox dei. You are acquitted, Captain
Oh.
Walker. So long as the law does not find some other victim, you are safe from me.
Wow.
Mr. Holmes.
You are a
This
gentleman,
is a great
sir.
responsibility
And a
that I take
scholar.
upon myself, but I will give Lestrade an excellent lead. And
Yes.
if he can't avail himself of it, I can do no more. Come back to your lady in a year, and may her future and yours justify us in the judgment which we have pronounced this night.
Right, let's look how bad we did. How many...
Inspector, I'm afraid that the murderers have escaped us.
What? Do you mean to tell me that you failed? Never thought I'd live to see the day.
I mentioned the murderers, not the case. It is obvious that the crime was committed by 3 criminals who cannot be the Randalls.
You really think so?
You only need to find a gang of 3 thugs wandering around. I can trust you to do that.
If they exist...
Are they tampering with evidence?
You'll find someone, I have no doubt of it. Goodbye, Inspector.
Right, let's see how bad we did. Hold space. Oh my god. Clues found 16 out of 16. Accept deduction. I'm going to accept it because I think we did okay on that one. We did okay on that one. Let's have a look. People solved the case same way, 93%. People made the same moral choice, 65%. It wasn't all staged. That was not a bad result, that was, guys. That was absolutely brilliant. I think we did okay on that one because we looked at it from all the angles and you guys did well on the poll. I think we did well. So, we have the new case, which is the new garden drama. I think we did okay on that one, to be honest. We did alright.
Holmes, for heaven's sake, whatever.
We did okay.
Oh, hello, Watson. You're early. Did you kill all of your patients?
What?
Thank you.
Holmes, where have
But
all
the
these
end of the day,
refugees come from?
he said it was self-defense. Why would he call the police? Because it was a crime of passion.
I needed to take
A crime of passion is a totally different kind of thing.
We will have honey all year round.
Ridiculous and dangerous.
They're domestic bees. Apis mellifera.
I like
Such
that. That was fun.
industrious workers.
That was fun, that was.
Anyway, Watson, I am sorry, but I must leave you. I'm in rather a hurry.
You have a new case?
Yes?
Yes, but nothing as thrilling as this experiment. Theft of plants.
It is, yeah, it's self-defense. As crazy as it
A
sounds.
minister who's an old friend of mine. You can join me if you like.
Well, I'll admit that I'd far rather accompany you than
So
remain
he
alone
did
here
commit
with these
first-degree
workers
murder.
of yours.
No, that would go down self-defense. When you kill somebody under self-defense, it would go down as second degree. It wouldn't go down as first degree. First degree murder is when something is planned
Admit that your plan
and
to spoil
instigated.
your
It's a
bees
planned murder,
with
first degree is.
rare pollens.
That's
Since
the
when did I
difference.
become so transparent?
It would
Let us go.
theoretically it would go under manslaughter, not murder. That's what that would go under. So we're going to Kew Gardens. But he said he had intent to come. No. He went to speak to her. It is a lovely place, Kew Gardens. He went to speak to her and he noticed the bruises and everything. Yeah. So I think that what he was trying to do was trying to get her to go back with him, and the husband came down and caught them together. And because he was drunk, he went into a rage, which made it a crime of passion, self-defense, manslaughter. That's how I
Here we
believe it
are
went.
at the Royal Botanic Gardens. There's no doubt that this place is beautiful. But are you really intent on investigating the theft of the plants?
Yes, of course.
I know you might not agree with it, but the Book of Laws. That's how the Book of Laws works.
Don't touch anything else, is that clear? Just go and get a bucket of fertilizer. And without turning it over this time. Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you? If you are here
Yeah,
for a visit,
theoretically it was a
please do come
50-50, that's right.
I am afraid that it cannot wait. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson. We are investigating the theft of plants that took place here 5
Oh my
days ago.
good God,
A
the
remarkable
theft of
collection,
plants.
I believe.
So you're the one in charge, eh?
A small favour for a friend. Now, to whom do I have
Yeah,
the pleasure
I'd
of
agree with
speaking?
you on that one, Mr.
I
C.
am Martin Hamish. I am the Deputy Director of Kew Gardens. And that fellow yonder is Albert. He works here.
I am delighted to meet you. What can you tell us about the plants?
They were rare and exceptional plants. We presented them at our last exhibition. We haven't removed the stand yet. It is still in the large glass house. We only learned of their disappearance the evening after the exhibition, and nobody saw anything.
No doors were forced?
No, but I would imagine that for a thief it would be fairly easy to gain entry, for there are no guards here.
Well, if you don't mind, we will take a look. Now, you say that it is in the large glass house.
Yes, the one just behind me. Just a second, since Albert has nothing else to do. Albert! Show
Wow.
these gentlemen where the exhibition was held.
How many people
Albert seems to
work
be like
here?
a gopher.
Only myself. But occasionally 2 students, Albert, whom you have met, and Miss White.
Who is Miss White?
Here it is. This is the place where the stolen plants were exhibited.
Thank you. Is there something the matter?
Yes, there is. All right, the plants were valuable and rare, but it seems to me that the tragedy that took place here only 2 days ago has been entirely forgotten already.
Something
What
like
tragedy
that,
are you
yeah.
referring
Something
to?
like that.
The director of Kew Gardens, Mr. Montague Dunn, he died here just 2 days ago.
We're very sorry. We were not aware. The two of you were good friends?
He was my father.
Look at the mark on his chin.
Our condolences. We should
Take
not wish
note
you
of the
please
mark
do
on his
excuse us
chin.
for the intrusion.
You say that he died here, in the large glass house.
Holmes?
Yes, just here, near the door to the colonial
See,
collection.
he's not giving eye contact either.
Suffered a heart attack. Just like that. So suddenly. It was terrible. Excuse me, gentlemen, but I cannot remain here.
Yeah.
If you need me, I'll be in the reserve. That's the room next to the front of the large greenhouse.
Of course, we understand.
Okay. Find the stolen plants from the last exhibition at Kew Gardens. Examine the place where Montague Doone met his death. Okay. Exactly. Someone dies, then plants are taken. Okay. There we go.
According to Albert, this is where his father, Montague Dunn, was found dead. The traces are thinner in some places. These boot marks are fresh. It appears as though someone was dragging their feet. The footprints reveal that someone staggered here.
We never know, Toby could turn up at any time. Ah!
Very strange. Half of the colonial collection is absent.
What's this on the door as well?
The door was smashed at shoulder height. This door handle is new. It was recently changed.
Okay.
Soil. It should have come from a flower pot.
So that's a smashed flower
The
pot.
soil on the side of this flower shelf is the same as that on the ground.
Okay. We need to go and look at that, this here.
The smell is strong. It is a detergent.
So, okay, right, straight away, guys. Excuse me while I just sneeze. It means that somebody tried to clean something up. I wonder how the voiceover actor looks. Google it. Find out who it is. Stone chip. Aha.
A fragment of marble, most likely chipped from a statue or sculpture.
Okay.
A fragment of marble.
All right.
Most like.
Okay. Okay. Ah.
This is one of the outlets of the ventilation system.
No, because it was cleaned with detergent. Well, would you really break in to steal plants, to be fair? Oh, hang on, that's still... Trying to see if there's something else, because that vent... So we can only close it. We can't see anything else. We need to... Oh, hang on a second. We've missed one bit here. Just there.
The esconson was breached near the handle. The door was forced from the inside of the Colonial Collection Room. The handle was changed afterwards.
I think we need to inspect the Colonial Collection.
Right, so we've got to inspect the Colonial Collection. Where was the Colonial Collection? It depends what plants they are, don't it? Right, the Colonial Collection. What's that? Right, so the Colonial Collection, we've got to examine all this lot. We can't check outside just yet. Oh, here we go, look.
These windows were perfectly cleaned.
Okay. So the Colonial Collection is this lot here, I would think. All this. Ah, there we go.
These plants come from all the territories of the British Empire. This sign is broken. Something
You
heavy
don't
was
say.
dropped upon it.
I've got a funny feeling it's something to do with that guy who says that...
Blood. Someone fell violently against this sign, and they were injured in the clash. Most likely a head wound.
So it was an argument. There was some sort of an argument going off, I think.
These trees, with their roots in water, must originate from Louisiana.
Ah, yes, the bayou. I remember our visit in the case of the Awakened.
Here is a list of the stolen plants.
I thought we'd examined all of the... could be a possible... Well, we've got all the... Oh, here we go, look. We're just examining everything at the moment.
Touch.
Right, so I have this feeling we need to speak to somebody.
Water lily greenhouse. According to this, they have light and moisture control in some parts of the building.
Maybe someone to do with the plan. The incident for a plan and fire. Attack each other. I don't know. And like you say, we're all going to be clutching at straws on everything at the moment until we can make a decision on. And I'm just walking around to find out if we can speak to this guy again.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
There we go. We need to speak to him again. What we need to do. His story doesn't ring right, so I'm going to have a look at this guy. I want to know what that mark is. So he's consumed by grief. What's what? There we go. Oh, so it's a shaving cut. Okay, all right. Clean hands. So he couldn't have used the detergent, could he?
Do you work here?
It wouldn't let you
Yes,
check his boots,
part-time only.
Mini-Me.
I'm also studying botany at the University of London.
You're following in your father's footsteps, then that is commendable.
Well, even if botany is not my strongest suit, there are people who say that I could be a good manager.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Oh, that's all he ever says. There's no traces of anything in here. Watson, move. A little bit excessive, don't you think? Well, that's the same sign. We've got more clues from here.
According to this, they have light and moisture control in some parts of the building.
I think he just likes you. Great pup. I think he just likes you more than anybody else. See, there's nothing pointing to...
There is a smell of burning.
Ah. There we go. The pots have been broken.
The symbol is not from Kew Gardens.
So was it a rival?
The remains of a picture frame.
Ah. A gas mask. Nothing on it.
A protective mask. Someone set it alight, but it did not burn.
Okay.
A broom handle was half burned.
Oh, the handle for the door, look. There we go.
A door handle? Why would anyone throw such a
Exactly.
thing in a fire? The door handle to the colonial collection and that of the fireplace are made of the same material.
Right.
The plants were set alight fairly recently. Some have not completely burned.
So we either need to go back and ask him about the plants. Yeah. So we have to go and search the archives to find out. We've got to search the archives for both of these. So we'll do that to start with. And we'll find out what that pot plant is or was holding. If I had an archive... Oh, this is the wrong place. Why it does this to me, I don't know. I think we need to go over to the book. Oh, here we go, look. Search, right, okay. So, stolen plants. So we're looking for botany, chemistry, poison toxins, wounds and injuries, criminology, martial arts, marks and symbols. No, we're going to newspaper. Encyclopedia. I don't know about medicines. Botany. Right, okay. So, plant hormones, medical herbs, mysterious fragments.
That is not the one
Oh,
I need.
God's sake, man.
That is not the one I need.
There we go. These plants have a certain toxicity common with the... can't pronounce half of these bleeding plants. Permanence, Balis, Genialis. Only the first three can be diagnosed to human, particularly florums. Right, okay. The plants should be... react to the process of aggression against which... Right, there we go. We got that. We got it. We got it. We got it. Okay, so we've got to do another one now on... So we are now looking for symbols of broken pot. Thus the gas mask. Yeah, toxins. Right, okay, so you're going to go for toxins. Let's have a look what we go for on this one. Poisons and toxins. What does it say on there? The symbol of the broken flower pot found in the backyard is a symbol. It's not from Kew Gardens. From Kew Gardens, the Sherlock means divine. I am not mistaken. Wounds and injuries. So we're going to go. It is toxins, isn't it? Poisons and toxins. Trying to look at...
That is not the one I need.
I'm just clicking them all, honestly.
That is not the
So what am I looking for then?
That is not the one I need.
It is a toxin. It's a toxin as well. I'm trying to work out, would it be textiles and fibre organs? No, so...
I need. That is not...
You know what, I'll click them all.
That is not the one I need.
Probably the symbol. I'm trying to work out what is actually... It's the symbol. If he's looking for the symbol... You did have it? I didn't. No, not that I'm aware of, I didn't. Go back, it shows divine symbols. Did it? It's not a toxic as 50. Spiders flying. Marks and symbols. Oh! Okay. No, I haven't, in fact. The new Scooby-Doo trailer. God, that's been going for years. Divine socialist symbols for members of the syndicate works to spiritual. Release and release themselves from the material world. Okay. Let's just go E.
Here it is. The Divine Syndicate is not a supplier to Kew Gardens. Besides, there is no address here.
But this movie is the first ever good cartoony 2019 movie. I don't know, because Scooby-Doo, I think they got carried away with it. The following 3 plants were proven lethal to humans. So they're the 3 lethal plants. That's the guy that we're investigating now. I think we have to go back to Q. We have to go back to Q. Okay. So we're going to speak to this guy. He'll tell us about the lethal weapons, I should assume. There we go. I'm going to check this guy out first. Let's check him out. He wears glasses. Ah. Dirty collar. Does that look like the same substance that we've seen on the floor, which is the detergent that was used to clean away all the crap? Gardener's hands. Well, he's a gardener anyway, so he's going to have gardener's hands, however you look at it. Unmarried. Okay. Would that lead a man to do anything? Let's go for that one.
Are you aware of the Divine Syndicate?
The Divine what? Is this a joke?
No, I am quite serious.
What a ridiculous name. Anyway, I have never heard of this syndicate.
Oh, okay.
Albert told us about the tragic death of Mr. Dunn, the late director of Kew Gardens.
Tragic indeed. His heart attack was quite unexpected.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish.
Would
We
you
shall continue our investigation.
Would you say it was a heart attack, guys? Because I don't think it was. I don't think it was. Why are you Mr. Axel, press button, how are you? Yeah, I reckon he was poisoned. I believe he was poisoned. Now, good evening, sir. Oh dear, well, you probably just finished work. Which of these 3 plants will cause a heart attack? Diablo, that is a good question, that is. See, that is a good question. Here's a film for you as well, Mini-Meep. Google Day of the Triffids. Just Google that film. You'd like that. I think you'd like that. So we need to work out
Tell me, have you ever heard of the Divine Syndicate?
No, I cannot say that I have.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
Triffids. Triffids. Day of the Triffids. Let's see if I can get it up for you and put a link in. You would love that film. It's about plants that kill. There we go. Look, there are the Triffids. An old film. Got it. Wonderful. It's an old film, but it's not bad. Also, if it is a plant, then the person is a botanist or known a lot about plants or knows a lot about plants. Okay, all right. Well, he doesn't know about the divine cult thing, whatever they're called.
What should we do next, Holmes?
I love that. That's all you ever do.
Palm House.
I call my weed dealer a green thumb, honestly. Right, let's go back to that room and see if we can find any of those plants that were there. Not giving us a lot of help on this one.
Greenhouse.
Right, okay, so I've got to look for more around here. We've done that one. That's green. It's as if there's something else we're missing here.
Soil. It should have come from a flower pot.
The fragment. We did the fragment though, didn't we?
Soil. It should have come from a flower pot.
We did the fragment. It won't let me do anything else on that.
Soil. It should have come from a flower pot.
Right, that is not showing up. See, the difference is we don't need to examine anything that I'm aware of, and when we come out of this, it's still not showing up as fully examined. So I think we have to do it that. Oh, okay. Different ways of looking for things.
Pot. It fell down here.
Which is going to be See, I believe that's something to do with this as well. There we go. That's off the flower pot.
This broken fragment was the result of a heavy blow. Part of this greenhouse was emptied and thoroughly cleaned.
Okay. So I think we've got to examine that now. No, we don't have to examine it. That's a shame. Marble fragment picked up from the floor of the Colonial Collection room, judging by its... The ventilation sculpture. Ah. But you can only close and open the ventilation. You can't do anything else. It won't let you do anything. You can't look up. It won't let you do anything else apart from open and close it. Yeah, it doesn't go. Yeah, that's all it will do. The windows, we know they've been cleaned.
According to this, they have light and moisture control in some parts of the building.
Okay. Don't think there's anything down here to... Yeah, there's nothing down here to really search and get a scent of. This is just going to give us the same results.
The smell is strong. It is a detergent.
Now, will it let us... It won't let us see that in normal view. Oh, this one's fun. Yeah, but we can't check it any other way apart from in his sixth sense view. It won't let us check it any other way, look. See, the blood's been cleaned up and you can only see it once you go into that view, but it doesn't give you anything else. Look up, please. I've been looking up. Let's take that away. So I keep looking up. If you're on about in this room, just have a look. Nothing. Not a thing, sir. No. It's not giving us anything. I was looking at the vents, see where they exit. Right. So, the vent comes in from here, goes up, goes across. Try and work out where he was standing as well, you know. There we go, look. There's nothing else there. This goes back into the room where... And there's nothing in here. The vent doesn't even come into this room. If we go outside and have a look... I don't think we can get in any of these.
Locked.
Okay. And this is the nursery.
Locked.
Right, so we can't go around here. Oh. Okay. Wolfie, how are you? So we've kind of been all over the place now. I heard, I don't know if it was a plant or something, I'm not sure. I mean a...
Dry tropics. Seed house. Nursery.
So why does it not say you are here? Oh, there we go, look. You are here. So we're here. Ventilation system, that's where we need to go to.
Ventilation system.
We need to try that, don't we? Don't you think? Yeah. So, looking at where we are, the ventilation system should be over here. Get out of the way. There we go. There we go. Because something was put... a
ventilation system. It should regulate the temperature of the staff buildings. A ventilation system. It should regulate the temperature of the staff buildings.
But there's nothing... I can't see anything else I'm supposed to do with this thing. Object of interest. So who do we speak to? Ah, there we go.
A water tank.
So we need to speak to somebody about the ventilation system, don't we? Let's try and get in here. The seed house.
Locked.
Oh, please. Watson, man. Shift. Nothing's telling me about the ventilation system. Right, so we've examined the whole of that collection now. Find the stolen plants, examine the place where Montague's done met his death. Find the stolen plants, I think, would be the next thing. Well, the idea is we're just investigating stolen plants, so that'll probably be the last part. Examine the place where Montague Doone met his death. Which is what we're doing now. Just can't see. Let me ask this guy about the ventilation system and see if he's going to tell us anything. He may tell us something, he may not. Right, door keys.
Would you unlock the doors for us?
Do you expect to find the stolen plants there? I am sorry, but those rooms are private.
Okay. Oh, right. So
thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
So we're not going to get in any of those rooms because he's not going to open the keys. We need to ask that lad and see the other guy and see if he'll open the keys for the doors for us. Oh, there he is, look.
Excuse me, but I have to tidy up this
Right,
room.
so he's not going to help us either. Oh, does it not get just more interesting? There's no other way around here. And there's nothing in here to look for. You see, that room had been cleared out, so I thought it would have given us some more clues as to why it was cleared out. You got the blood stains, you got the footprints, you got everything down here. He hasn't asked any of them about the footprints. Who else works there? Either, you know, were they here at the time of the murder or anything like that? Yet this ventilation system goes that way, and I can't seem to get... I know where that is, but I don't think I've checked where the ventilation goes out here. Look, that's all it's giving you. If I leave that down, just going to leave that open, but it's something to do with the ventilation. The case of the missing plants. I think it was this door we could go through. I'm not sure. Right, so that ventilation came out. Well, that's weird, isn't it? There it is. The ventilation came out there, went across and goes into this room. The door was broken from the inside. The vent was only a way in. So if the vent was a way in, we need to head this way then, don't we? Because it then goes that way.
Nursery.
That's locked.
Locked.
Right. So if we follow this back through, that ventilation shaft goes right through the other side. See if we can go round. If the ventilation was only a way in, do you think they crawl? I don't get this one. This one I don't. There's nothing else here for us to... It just says a point of interest.
A ventilation system.
That's all it says.
Should regulate the temperature of the staff buildings.
But it won't let me do anything else around here. There's nothing else around here. That does nothing. That door, I think it said that was locked because that's the nursery, isn't it? No, that's the seed place.
Locked.
Yeah, that's locked. I can't get in there. This is only giving us basic stuff, and if it's green, it's been totally examined, so that's fine. And I can't see anything else now. Nothing on here. Mr. Blanket, how are you, sir? My day has been challenging playing this, to be honest. Because we're not getting a lot of clues off this, because it's not, and it keeps telling me to use that so I can see. We've examined all these. Now, if he fell against this, would he not have fallen into the lily pond? Let's go around the lily pond, because the only clues I'm getting is in here. That's it. I'm not getting anything else. I'm getting nothing. They're not talking to me. I can't examine anything. How are we going to get the keys? We need the key to go into that seed room and the nursery. We've got to. That's what we need to do. That's just we've examined this. It's told me nothing. How am I going to get them to talk to me? Oh, hang on. Go down here. No, I don't. I do not, sir. Kingdom Come Deliverance. You see, I'm trying to look for... Even the newspaper there is telling me nothing. No one's talking to me. How can he do an investigation when no one's speaking to him? We've got all the evidence from there. I need to get back to that guy. I don't think I'm missing anything on that level. Won't let us into that room. We have to go straight on. There's nothing in here. We can't question that guy anymore, which is a difficult thing. This is going to be locked.
Locked.
Yeah. Can't get down here to check anything. No. Look at the board here. Is there somewhere I haven't checked on here? So I'm here now. And you've got the director's office, the cloakroom, laboratory and the reserve. So really I'd need to either go to the director's office, the cloakroom or the laboratory. The laboratory. Pronounce it like a right idiot. So where are they? No, this isn't multiplayer, no. You see, they're all here. So this is all here, what I need to investigate. Locked. But it's locked. And he will not, for the life of me...
Just be careful with the plants during your inspection.
I want the keys!
Just be careful with the plants during your inspection.
Can we try and break in? Do you think we have to break in or something? No, because I can't go over there. I can't get in that room. What the hell? Game, give me something to do. So, I've either missed something, I've not found a clue, or I just cannot, for the life of me, work out what I need to do here now. Because we've been to the ventilation system.
Ventilation system.
The seed house we can't get in. The nursery. I'm sure one of the doors was closed. We've already been here because that's where the murder happened, which was just down here. We can get to the Palmer house. We can get there. The dry tropics we've ran through and gone round. So I'm kind of... It's got to be this building here or something to do with the office that I can't get into. And he is not speaking to me.
Just be careful with the plants during your inspection.
Can't we pickpocket him? Can we not pickpocket the guy? So I'm trying to be open-minded and think that there might be a key hanging somewhere, or, you know. Ah.
A task list for Albert, compiled by Martin Hamish. Sweep out the palm house, scrub the toilets, clean the storage shed tools.
Okay. That's what was going on. But there's nothing you can take from here. Okay. So we may need to question somebody on his workload now. I'm looking for a key for either the nursery or the seed house. I just want to speak to this guy now.
Excuse me, but I have to tidy up this room.
Do you know what? Do you know you? Right, we'll talk to the other guy, because he would have given him his tasks, wouldn't he, anyway? Somebody needs to talk to me now.
Just be careful with the plants during your inspection.
Right, so we know what his job was. I'm going to go back on all this. Right. He won't talk to us. No ventilation system. Right, there's nothing in here. No tasks. I'm trying to be as sure as I can. Might be able to. No. No looking up online. Thank you, Blanket, but no looking up online. I will work it. Whether I stop this, because I am looking at coming off soon anyway. Whether I stop this, let's have a look at this one. That's given me nothing. Thank you anyway. Thank you very much for that. But I think the hardest part of this is trying to find it. We're trying to find missing plants. That's what we're looking for. This is Sherlock Holmes' biggest case to date. I'm going to sneeze again, guys. Sherlock... Oh, there we go.
The plants were here. All of them was stolen.
Okay, we worked that out. Tell me something I don't know. And that's the list of the missing plants. We know that. Is the... No, there isn't. Let's not do that. Keeps doing this, but gives me nothing. The water...
Do not touch.
It just said do not touch, that's it.
Do not touch.
So, in a way, whoever... Well, it says do not touch because they were valuable plants. I think that's what it's coming. That's what that means. I don't think that means anything else. They were just valuable plants. That's all that's for. That's it.
What should
You are a waste of time, Holmes, honestly. Watson, you're a waste of time.
This sign
I know that's
was
broken.
Something heavy was dropped upon it.
You see, something heavy was dropped upon it, but I can't... I can't see anything from up above. Oh, hang on. There's a pot there that we haven't examined. Broken pot. Oh, please. Don't say that's me one clue.
This pot
Don't
was
you
broken
dare.
fairly recently. A flower pot recently fell down from these shelves and was misplaced. All the clues around here are quite suspicious. I need my imagination to make sense of it all.
Right, okay, alright. There we go. So if he came in and stumbled, so he fell on his face. So I then believe he touched something he shouldn't have touched. Let's go from here and see what happened. Determine the correct sequence of evidence based on the details you have gathered. Q.
No, it wasn't like that.
Well, if it weren't bloody like that, what are you showing it for? Ah.
No, it wasn't like that.
Oh, you have to build the sequence. Right, okay, so I have to build the sequence. Let's do this. And I think you press Q for the one that you want to keep. That's right. Right, so that's right. That's number 1. Okay. Then you go number 2. Then number 3. Silent, how are you?
No, it wasn't like that.
Oh, I don't even know how to do this. Was it 2? They came through the door. Right. He stumbled because he knocked the plant over. Right, that looks like... And then he did that. That's what I'll go for.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, for
like
God's
that.
sake, man. So that weren't right. Because you can see when he come through, look. He hit that plant there, look. Knocked over the pot, that's right. So I think we've got to go right back from the beginning, so we'll start that again.
No, it
Right.
wasn't like that.
If we start from the beginning, he came through the door, knocked over... No, I've missed it. Knocked over the plant, then he fell down.
No, it wasn't like that.
Wow. It's because I'm not sure how to do this. Aligning back. It's because I'm not... 1. Came through the door. 2. He knocked the plant over. Then he hit the floor. 1, 2 and 3. Or do I have to do all 6? Alright. I get what you're saying. I get what you mean now. 1, 2... Right, okay, I get it. The 6. I have to click all 6 sequences. Come on then. Yeah, I'm not catching them. Okay, I get it. 1. Right, I have to watch it through. I have to watch what I click first.
No, it wasn't like that.
Okay. Reset sequence. Yeah, this is not easy, this. I can't work out what it actually wants me to do. So the door, hang on, knocked over the pot. That's when he broke the door. Broke the door, knocked the plant over, hit his head on the floor. No, got to go 1, 2 and 3. Broke the door, knocked the plant over, hit his head on the floor. You're distracting him, Mini-Meep. Mini-Meep's alright, don't worry about Mini-Meep. If he fell on the fence, what would have happened onto the sign? Well, that's where he broke it, look. Do you see what I mean? That's where he broke it. If I reset the sequence, look, as he comes in, watch what happens. He pushed the door and broke it. So pushed the door and broke it. The second one, he knocked over the plant and he landed on the floor. There you go. He knocked the plant over, hit his head on the floor. There you go, got it. Do you get what I mean now?
This
That's what he did.
reveals a disturbing fact. Montague Dunn damaged the door of the Colonial Collection Room.
Okay.
He was in a panic, or the door was locked?
He was in a panic.
Was it an accident, or a murder then, I wonder?
He was in a panic. That's what I think happened. Okay, deduction board. Deadly plant stolen, colonist contents, and Dune was trapped. We haven't got enough clues. No, we ain't got enough clues, I don't think. No. Oh, there we go. We managed to get one out of that lot. Okay. I can see it. Don't think I haven't noticed you, young man. Perform autopsy. Okay. So, find the stolen plant. So we've done that. So we've managed that. Perform an autopsy on Montague. Right. Where was his body? That means we have to go to the police station, don't we? So we know he did the door. We should have to go to the police station, Scotland Yard, and do an autopsy on him. There we go. We're getting there now, guys. On what we missed. What you missed. So we found out that there's some sort of, I don't know if it's a cult or something or whatever, that is got plants that are not belonging to Kew Gardens, and I've got a funny feeling that they were displaying those plants, or they wanted those plants, and I can't remember the name of what they said it was called. Some Colonial Gardens.
I asked Inspector Lestrade to take Montague Dunn's body to Scotland Yard.
I'll go back to that and show you what I mean.
Autopsy then.
Let's just do this. Go into here. What was the dialogue? You missed a lot, you did. You've missed a lot. Trying to find what the thing was called. No, can't find it. Can't find it. Let's go and examine this body.
It's ready for autopsy then.
Okay. See what he had on him.
This watch is of great value.
Wow.
This watch is of great value.
I didn't click the watch.
A membership card for the London Crest Club.
The London Crest Club.
A beautiful feather pen of a good make.
To Mr. Frodwayne, director of the Wayne & Sons printing company, my friend, your poster for the great exhibition at Kew Gardens are very beautiful, but it is surely unnecessary to mention all of those staff. My name alone would be significant. Oh! So there was something to do with a takeover or something, because that does not look good if he's not going to mention the rest of the people that worked there that have put all that hard work in. So there was a conflict somewhere. There was definitely a conflict somewhere he wasn't happy with. Okay, where's the morgue? Here we go. There's the morgue. It's down the stairs, mate. Come on, let's go and get this body examined. Okay, right. Have a look what we can find.
Let us carry out an external examination.
Oh, definitely.
There
Bruising.
is an injury to the skull.
That's where he would have hit his head.
Caused by the fall in the water lily greenhouse.
Okay.
The vessels and the pupil of the eye appear quite normal. The air from the lungs carries a faint floral aroma.
Okay.
Nothing suspicious here. No redness, stings, or bruises.
So he didn't get into a fight or anything.
There are no suspicious marks upon the chest. Let us finish our external examination, so that we can proceed with the autopsy. Now, let us examine the internal organs.
Oh, don't say I've got to cut him open. Okay. The graphics are quite good, yet they wasted time on something like this, look. Ah! What do we have here?
The tissue on the inferior lobe of the right
So he was
lung
hit.
is damaged, most probably caused by toxins from an unknown plant.
Yeah, I'll be no good as an autopsy.
The lungs are congested and edematous.
Oh God, what a heart.
The heart's blood vessels show no pathological signs.
Okay.
The heart tissue shows no visible pathological signs. The liver is enlarged. It would seem that he was suffering from an alcohol addiction. The liver tissue is brown. There are no visible pathological signs.
The stomach, let's see what he had to eat.
The stomach tissues show no visible pathological signs. There is a small amount of content. It appears that he breakfasted lightly, only a short while before his death.
Okay. Autopsy complete.
My suspicions have been substantiated. Montague Dunn, the director of Kew Gardens, died from poisoning. Plant poisoning, to be more exact.
Okay.
You mean...
Yes, it is murder.
Wow.
We should inform Lestrade.
Yes, but do remember, Watson, that I discovered the murder. The challenge is mine.
The challenge, Holmes?
We need to locate that deadly plant. Such a perfect murder appeals to me.
Murder of any kind appeals to you. Is that all we need to do?
No. We also have the people working at Kew Gardens. Martin Hamish and the son of the victim, Albert Dunn.
And also Miss White, of whom we spoke with Mr. Hamish. Should we bring them all here for interrogation?
No. A few innocuous questions at Q will suffice, as well as a discreet delve into their personal affairs. Yes, Watson. It is time now to open the doors.
Even those in the staff building? I suppose that is necessary.
We should also be concerned with the victim himself. After all, we don't know very much about Montague Dunn.
You're enjoying this already, aren't you?
Oh, it's the stolen plants. His biggest case
More
ever.
than a little.
Okay, so we've got to a save point here, guys. I'm going to leave it there right now because that's where it is going to end for the 50. Okay, so what's going to happen now is we will be back on this next week. Hey, guys. So, you have been watching the 50plusgamer, guys. I love the fact that there's enough of you that are enjoying this, and we will come back to this on Tuesday. Next Tuesday. I've got to go. I've got a day off tomorrow. I want to spend a bit of time with a good lady. So, do you know what? It's supposed to be loud. I'll do it again just to wind you up. Right, Mini-Me, thank you very much for your help as well. Silent, thank you for coming into the room. No! And guys, I will see you hopefully tomorrow. I am going to try tomorrow and do some Red Dead Redemption because I have found a quick fix to keep the mouse out of the screen. But I'll test it before I go live. Guys, you have been watching the 50plusgamer, and I'm always loud. Got to be loud silent so I can cover the fact that cool, thank you very much, cool guy, and I will see you all tomorrow. So have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. Speak to you soon, guys. Mini-Me, this is for you. You ready? The 50plusgamer. The 50plusgamer. The 50plusgamer. The 50plusgamer. The 50plusgamer squad. You ready? The 50-plus gamer. 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 The 50-plus gamer squad.